Hey y'all! So I wanted to make a quick video because I just went to Goodwill. Hold your opinions because I know some people are a little about Goodwill. Personally, I know that they could be a better company, but they help me out by providing me the things that I typically wouldn't spend full priced money on, if that makes sense. Like they help me out by providing me the things that I want at a discounted price. So I know some people don't like Goodwill. I personally enjoy it. And I wanted to show you guys what I got today because I went to Goodwill. It's been really stressful. You know, Kai has cancer. It's been a lot. And sometimes you just need a second to go shopping. I don't know if guys need that, if that's like enjoyable to them, or probably not. Honestly, Roger's out of town this week, and that's the main reason I did this, because I knew that I could go to Goodwill and just browse. And anyone that has husbands or kids, sometimes they are one and the same, knows that you can't always just go to a store with your husband and or your child and just browse and enjoy and look around and find the cool things and just kind of like, and that's what I needed today, and that's what I did today, and I found some cute stuff. So I found these pillows. Ignore the mess. This house has like legitimately no storage whatsoever. So while we're in this house, which hopefully if the market ever decides to, you know, stop being crazy, we'll buy a house and we'll find one that actually has storage space, like counters and stuff. Like these are about all the counters that we got. So the mess is just, it's life. It's real life. I try to make this channel a very real channel. Here's my not so perfect counters. Here's my perfect pillow. I feel like this is like the pillows that you would see on Pinterest or somewhere, and you just really want them. They're very much like Target style pillows that you might end up buying. I don't know how much these usually are, $15, $25, something insane that I would never spend. But these were $1.99. So yes. Got two of them. I love them. They're squishy. They're so cute. And I would love to have, my goal is to one day have a Pinterest worthy house. Roger and I have been married for 13 years. We have never once bought like a full priced couch, or everything we have has come from thrift stores, and it's not always the cutest stuff, but it is functional. Because we've moved a lot. That will come out at some point. We've moved a lot. He was in the military. We've moved around a lot. So there's never been a reason to spend like $1,300 on a couch, because most likely we're not going to move it anyways. So we want things that are dispensable. So we'll spend $80 on a Goodwill couch or a, Salvation Army couch or something. And then when we move, just put it on the sidewalk and say full free, and someone takes it, and we don't have to move it, and we can just go to the next place and buy an $80 couch again. That's what we've done. So our house is not like aesthetically pleasing right now, but I would love to get to the point where it was. I don't know, sometimes it's just nice. Sometimes it's nice to have cute stuff, but I am so not willing to spend 25 bucks on like a pillow or whatever this would cost. Even $15. I'm an extraordinarily cheap person. I wouldn't have spent $15 on this. I don't know, possibly $8, but even that is a stretch because, like I said, I am extraordinarily cheap. Even if $8 is a good price for normal people, for me, I'm like $8 for a pillow. Try not to cuss. I also got these shorts. They're Yogalicious brand. I've never heard of that, and even when I Googled it, I couldn't find it, but they have the little things, and the things actually have pockets, which is very difficult to find. And what's even more difficult to find is having these things that are actually thick and don't ride up, because I've got thighs and I do a lot of running, but I have thighs and I get chub rub, and it's not fun. And sometimes shorts with the little under shorts don't work right because your thighs they still just scooch those things right up in there, and then you're running around and you're just, doing the dance, like trying to get it out, and it's not cute. It's not cute. It's not good. And it's not comfortable. So they had 2 of those. I got the pink pair. They're I don't know. Sometimes I'm in between about pink, but they still have the same really thick material, and I've already bounced around in them and they don't go anywhere. So they stay in place. You never find that. And this was a crazy score. I don't know how people buy things and just donate them. They're so expensive. I got these pants, and they are Calvin Klein. And originally, tag's still on. That doesn't have a price on it. Originally, they were $90. $90, they still have a tag on them. And at first I was like, I don't really need those. Someone might need them for like an extensive interview or something. Like, do I really need these? But I wanted to try them on because I don't have Calvin Klein things. And I'm definitely not paying $90 for a pair of pants. And I tried them on. They fit like a glove. And my husband, Roger, he's been getting into golfing recently. That's been something that he's really been enjoying. I don't have a ton of golf clothes, and I especially don't have a ton of golf clothes that are good for winter. So I bought the $90 Calvin Klein pants for $5, which is a hell of a deal. Brand new. Can you even imagine donating your brand new $90 Calvin Klein pants? Personally, I can't. Mostly because I would never buy them in the first place. But they're decently stretchy. It doesn't look like it on camera, but they are decently stretchy. So they will be really good, because we're in South Carolina, but it actually does get decently cold here. We had a week of snow last year, which I absolutely adored, because I'm originally from Minnesota and it feels like it should snow during the winter. And it did, and it was just the best thing ever. It did snow after Christmas, which was kind of a bummer, but I got snow, and that's all that matters. And then the last things that I got are these little flower pots, which this one has like a little insert. And then this one doesn't have an insert and it doesn't have a drain hole, but you can I just put rocks at the bottom, or I have like a bunch of random beads from when I was little, and did y'all do that? You made the lizards out of those beads. I have a ton of beads left over from those, and I put a lot of them I put at the bottom. Or, because we're in South Carolina, I put like shells or things that I find at the beach in the bottom, and they work really well as drainage. Just little oyster shells. This one's too big for this pot, but if you're in South Carolina or really any beachy place, these are everywhere. Even some gas stations, you find them like in the parking lot, just randomly. And these just work really, really well. You just put them at the bottom. You don't even have to break them up or anything. If the pot is bigger, obviously, put it at the bottom. And it works really well for drainage. So that's what I do. So that's what I will be doing with this, with some smaller oyster shells that I have in the shed, which is like my greenhouse planting area. But yeah, these were $3. Pants were $5, and then the shorts were they were $4.89 each. $3. So in total, I spent $25. So that is not bad, because I do feel like these pillows would be $25 at Target or something, or at a furniture store. So, and I just love these. Sometimes you want a trendy item. I try not to be that person that's always like following the trends and getting obsessed with that and buying things just because other people are buying things and then getting rid of them because they're no longer popular. Try not to be that person, but sometimes trends are right. Like this is legitimately cute. Same with crop tops. I have recently been getting into crop tops. I have tried to avoid them because I was thinking they're just trendy. They're not like, I don't want to be a crop top following the trend person. But I tried them like last month. sometimes trends are right, because those things are very comfortable. Okay, I had to stop for a second because this one decided he needed to be picked up. I don't think he really understands that he is 50 pounds and not a chihuahua, but he will sit like this forever. But yeah, like I was saying, crop tops are actually really, really comfortable. And they're really good for running and lifting because unlike normal length shirts, they don't get stuck under your butt. Because anyone who has lifted or ran knows that once the shirt gets all sweaty and heavy, it starts to go down, you know, and it gets kind of like stuck under your butt, and it's not very comfortable. So sometimes following trends, it's worth it. Sometimes. Not all trends are good trends. Like, let's be honest, we've all seen some trends that are like, we're gonna regret that. At some point, we're gonna regret that because we will look back and think, why? You are heavy. It's like a child. Does anyone have a dog like this? Like, it's ridiculous. But yeah, I just wanted to hop on here and show you guys the Goodwill haul. I love this stuff like that. You gotta get down. But if you have time, then you should go to a thrift store. I will also be going to a cancer thrift store that I haven't been to. They advertise that all of their clothes are $2 per item, which is amazing. So yeah, if you have time today or this weekend or whenever, treat yourself to a little fun, a little $2 pillow that you'll see on your bed, and it will just make you happy, because sometimes life is stressful and your dog has cancer and you need a $2 pillow to bring you a little bit of happiness. So I hope y'all are having a wonderful day. Because the husband is out, I have a bunch of cleaning on my to-do list, which why we do this. I feel like for women, when their husbands leave, they're like, I'm cleaning the whole house. For men, when their wives leave, they're like, I'm doing nothing. And they legitimately do nothing. They sit on the couch all day long and they're just like, oh. We're like, I'm gonna be productive now because I have the whole house to myself and I can clean it. And I'll be honest, I'm enjoying it. What? I'm cleaning the entire house, but I'm listening to music too. And it's just, there's something about getting the entire house wiped out clean. It's kind of nice. Can't lie. I like it. And I have my new pillows to look at on my freshly made bed, and it's not washed. I need to wash it. That will happen. I also need to get on the roof today because we have had a ton of storms in South Carolina, and the roof is just covered in, and Roger's good about doing stuff, but he has been saying he's going to do this for a while, and he's absolutely terrified of getting on the roof, and I am not. So I'm going to just jump up on there. We have a short house. I have a very lifted truck, and when I hang the Christmas lights, I back the truck up to the house and hang the Christmas lights. So even if I fall off the roof today, unlikely anything will happen because it will be such a short fall. So that is what I'm going to do today. Yeah, like I said, I hope you all are having a wonderful day, and I hope you get the chance to treat yourself to some $3 pots and some $2 pillows and some $5, $90 Calvin Klein pants, because sometimes you just need a little treat. Do y'all ever just kind of get a bee in your bonnet and just decide you're gonna do whatever it is that needs getting done? And then about 5 minutes into that getting done, you recognize why it hasn't been getting done, and you just kind of start regretting your decision to really go full force and do it. I am 5 minutes into my decision of cleaning the roof, and I'm now realizing why my husband's been putting this off, because this is scary. And I'm not even on the roof yet. I'm on the top of the ladder. And turns out this is a lot taller than you'd think. It doesn't seem tall until you're on top of it, and then all of a sudden it's very tall. I mean, I'm in the tree. So, but we're getting it done. I don't know if I'm actually getting on the roof because it just seems so much more slanted from this angle. It's not that slanted, but it seems like it's at, it's a straight line down. So I don't think I'm getting on the roof, but I am cleaning it off. We're getting it cleaned off, but not probably the way that most people would. We're getting it cleaned off the cautious way. So, but I came on here to say, please like and subscribe, because I forgot to say that. And it's YouTube, and the mindset is if you don't say it, then no one will do it. So please like and subscribe, and hopefully this will not be my last YouTube video. Bye y'all. Oh, look. Wind. Oh, that's exciting.